this is how to actually get abs. Because online I see a lot of these hit circuit videos that say that these are gonna help you get abs, even though there's just like another form of cardio. So I don't get it. So let me show you how to actually get abs. And for reference, this is how I used to look like, and this is how I look like now. I've been trying to lose weight for many years and get abs since I was young. Like everybody else has. Everybody has seen the 5-minute videos how to get abs overnight, and they never work. So let me show you how to actually get abs. And today, we're in my kitchen. And you might be asking, why are we in my kitchen? Because something that it's the hard truth and a lot of people don't want to hear is that abs aren't made in the kitchen. So let me show you guys how to make your abs. First off, there's a layer of fat over your abs because everybody has abs, but not everybody has visible abs. So to solve this problem, either if you're a skinny person already, the first thing you want to do is build muscle, because if you just lose more weight and you're already skinny, you're just going to end up being weak, pretty much tired all the time, and looking skinny fat with little to no muscle on you. If you're going for that type of look, then go ahead. But if you're really overweight or you're just overweight, then I suggest you start a calorie deficit. To put it simple, a calorie deficit is when you burn more than what you eat, because our body has a daily expenditure of where it can maintain its weight. So if we burn more than that, then we're gonna lose weight. You could do this by, it's easy to burn calories, okay? Because of the simple fact that you burn calories when you're sleeping, your body burns calories just by being alive. It's pretty much really easy. You don't even need to work out to be able to lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, here's the easiest way. The first thing you're gonna do is find out what your calorie deficit is. You're gonna go to a website like calorie.net, put your gender, height, weight, and activity level per week, and it's gonna tell you what your calorie deficit is. After you find that, I just want you to commit to that plan and find a few foods that work into your diet. Now let's talk about how to build some muscle, okay? To start off, I want you to start going to the gym about 3 times per week, but the workouts you're gonna be doing are actually gonna be breaking down the muscle. So I recommend push-pull legs. It's very simple. Push means chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull means back and biceps. And legs, well, it's just legs with abs. You're gonna be doing this for 3 times a week for about 1 to 3 months, because you are gonna be a bit sore in the beginning. After that, you can start going more, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 days. And that's gonna help you build muscle because you're breaking down the muscle and it repairs itself. Start prioritizing protein, because protein is really important when it comes to building muscle. So I recommend you prioritize your protein, find foods that have a decent amount of protein, and you'll be able to build muscle easier. Whether you're overweight or whether you're skinny, I still want you to go build some muscle, because it's gonna be easier for you. Because just having muscle on you makes your body burn more calories to maintain that muscle. And it's gonna be easier for you to be able to see your abs, because you're gonna have less body fat on you, because muscle does weigh more than fat. Now let me show you guys a few workouts that you can do for your lower abs, because yes, abs are made in the kitchen, but you can also build them up so they can be even more visible. Let's say your body fat isn't that low. You could build up your abs and they'll be more visible even if you have a bit more body fat on you. I'm not saying that you could be 20% body fat and be able to see your abs. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you build up your abs, they're gonna be more visible if you do have a bit more body fat. So I suggest these workouts so that you could build up your abs. And always remember, abs are made in the kitchen. For this first workout, we're going to be training our lower abs. We're going to be doing this by going to the back supported leg raising machine, and exactly, you're going to grip the machine and lift up your legs to the point where you're almost trying to show your butt, because the lower abs are worked when your back is bended. For this first workout, I like to kick up my legs as far up as I possibly can, because I feel like it works my lower abs more. But keep in mind that you should be controlling your legs on the way down, because that's when they're most stretched and there's the most tension. Don't use your momentum until the last few reps when you feel like you barely can anymore, like here. And this is what it should look like from a different angle. You could see that I'm supporting my elbows on the elbow support because that's what you're supposed to do. And make sure you're gripping the bars so you can have more stability. And keep your back on the machine. It's called a back supporter for a reason. The only thing that should be off of it is pretty much the lower part of your back when you're lifting it up, when you're lifting up your legs. An alternative to this would be the hanging leg raises. I recommend this one after you have built up your lower abs already, because to be honest, even I struggle with this one. But if you don't want to do this one, you could just add more weight to the back supported leg raises. And if you are planning on doing this one, it's the same idea. The only difference is that you're hanging and you don't have the back support. But just lift up your legs as far up as you possibly can and let it come down slowly. And the easiest ab workout of them all is laying down leg raises. You start this one off by putting your hands under your butt and just lifting your legs up and pushing them up when you're at the top of the movement. I recommend this one for anyone trying to train lower abs because it's the easiest and the most convenient. I mean, the floor is free. And as long as you're making sure to control the weight down and pushing up at the top of the movement, you'll be fine. For this next workout, you're going to need the rowing attachment. And you're going to need to find a cable machine and raise it to a little bit above your head height. Next thing you need to do is switch out the attachments or just put on the rowing attachment if there's nothing on it. For this cable crunch workout, you're going to want to find a mat and put it on the floor so that you can grip more with your knees. But if the mat's not available to you, then it's fine. It's just so you can grip your knees more. And make sure not to wear any sweatpants during this workout because it will make you slip and it will make it hard for you to keep good form. Now just grab the attachment and use your body weight to come down. Next step is to lean a bit forward and get a good grip on the rowing attachment. And I like to start off this cable crunch with a warm-up set. A warm-up set is when you just go with a lighter weight so that you can warm up the muscles and get your form down right and reduce injury. After you're done with your warm-up set, go up to a heavier weight. During this workout, I want you to make sure that you're controlling the weight all the way up because that's what's going to contract the abs that are on top and down the middle. During this workout, you want to make sure you're pushing your hips a bit back and your butt is facing up. But clearly not too exaggerated, but it should feel like that. Another step while doing this workout is to make sure that you step back a few steps so you can have even more contraction and tension in the muscle. The last tip I'm going to give you for the cable crunch workout is to make sure that your elbows touch the floor. After you put that all together, this is what it should look like. An alternative to this is the MTS abdominal crunch. For this one, it's pretty simple. Try to keep your back on the machine and make sure the seat is up to where the bars are right at your head. Go as far back as you comfortably can and crunch all the way down to where you're touching your knees. And like on every single weight machine, I will always say, try to control the weight. An alternative to this would just be the normal sit-up. If you're wondering how to do a sit-up, this is how to. You put your feet somewhere where you can support them if you need to. If you don't need to, then it's fine. Look, this is without the support. It's a bit harder to keep it stable, but with the support, it's a bit easier. That's why I doing it like that. But don't put hella pressure on the whatever you're using to support your feet. Just use the right amount to where you're still forcing your abs, but you're being more stable, and it's easier for you to do it. Now, breathe in, breathe out. Simple. That's how you do sit-ups. And those are the few workouts that are going to help you build up your ab muscles. Something that I do recommend you do during this process is cardio. Because cardio is healthy for you, healthy for your heart, healthy for your body. And not just that, it helps you lose weight because you're burning more calories. So I suggest you do a bit of cardio. It's not necessary if you don't want to. For my ab workout, I want you to do 4 sets on the crunches where it works the upper part of your abs. And for the lower abs, like the leg raises, I want you to do 4 sets. You could do this once or twice a week, depending how fast you want to build up your abs. And that's how to actually get abs. If you guys like this video, turn on notifications, subscribe, like, and share for more videos like this. And you already know, this is Saul, and you already know Saul out.